Okay. Hope everyone is doing well, and I hope this topic resonates with you. The topic today is how to escape the poverty trap. So we're going to talk about that very briefly. I'm not going to be here very long, so let me just tag, just a few more people before we get started. Okay, Sarah, if you're watching the replay, I know you live now, girl. I'm sorry, but I really have to go live now because I have another engagement. But I'll have to catch your the replay, okay? But anyway, Sarah is live in the paid group, so if you're not in that group, you won't be able to see her live. Anyways, I think I'm done. Hey everyone. Hey. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I'm wearing my what do you call this, blonde hair? I don't know. I'm wearing this today because anyways, hey Kristen, ladies, I want to talk about this really briefly. I'm not going to be long, and I think I'm going to download this video and post it on YouTube because this is very important. And you're probably wondering what inspired this topic. I was scrolling through TikTok. I like to scroll through TikTok before I go to sleep. I know, bad habit, but I like doing it in bed, when I'm in bed and I'm done with all my chores for the day or whatever. So I was scrolling through TikTok and I came across this video, and basically the video title was living in London or living in the UK is a scam. So, hey Kat. So basically it was this, young lady obviously in her 20s that was complaining about, working at Starbucks and only carrying home like about £1,100 after tax or whatever. And she's like, and they're like, I wish the UK government could see this video because this doesn't make any sense. I can't afford to live. My rent is £750. And not only is her rent is £750, which is literally more than half her salary, she has 5 other roommates, or 4 other roommates. I think it's 5 of them living in an apartment or in a flat in London. And she works at Starbucks. And I think she gets like, I don't know, £11 and £11 an hour. I think £11 is about $12 or $13. So it's basically minimum wage. And she said after she pays her bills, she gets like necessities like toilet paper or whatever, she's basically left with £56 a week, which isn't a lot of money. I mean, especially if you live in London. You can live in Trinidad easily with just 500. You cannot easily. You can live, but barely. You live with $500 a month, not a month, a week, because £56 is about $550 in my country, and yeah, you actually know it's about $650. If you don't have bills to pay and you don't have kids or whatnot, you can get by on that, okay? However, this is London we're talking about, okay? And I'm like, damn, I don't like when I see these type of videos, and I don't like to see women struggle. So I'm going to talk about that today, all right? So yes, it's hot. I'm wearing this cute little outfit. My boobs are too big for it. When I saw it online, I should have known because the model had smaller boobs than I did. So yeah. So I don't like to see women struggle, especially young women, especially, and if you're white, I mean, again, this is not to be racist or anything like that. If you're white, I don't understand it either. Like, I don't. So let's talk about the poverty trap and what is it. All right, so there is poverty, and then there's also extreme poverty. And a poverty trap is not what most like regular people experience. Okay, so let me explain what the poverty trap is. Let's imagine that you are a single mother, you got kids, you have a salary that is, barely getting by, but you're getting by, okay? And it's a circle, okay? You're taking care of the kids, you're covering the basic bills or necessity, or barely. Some people are barely doing it without government assistance, okay? However, let's say you experience some kind of financial setback, like maybe one of your kids fall and broke his leg. Now you have to take him to the hospital, you have to pay for stuff, or the kid gets sick, you have to pay for stuff, or what if you get sick and you can't work? So this is what you call a poverty trap, because because of illness, or maybe your roof is broken, or your ceiling collapsed, or something happened, maybe your computer broke or whatever. That's a financial setback, and you have to find that money, and it just keeps you in this loop of barely getting by, living in poverty. You can't get out of poverty because you cannot save enough money. The young lady in the video said that she doesn't get to save money at all. At all. There is no way you can save money, and I get it. All right? So I hope I explained the poverty trap. I'm not seeing any comments. Are anyone commenting? Are you all commenting? Because I don't know. I don't see any comments. Okay, whatever. I'll wrap this up. If you can hear me, put some hearts on this video, ladies. Send some hearts so more people will see the video. Okay? Okay, great. You guys can hear me. I guess you guys are not commenting, or Facebook is either hiding the comments. Okay? Oh, now I see comments. All right. Yeah. I know that life. Jessica said she know that life. Yeah. I've been there. I've been in the poverty trap. You are working all the time. You can't afford to take a break for your mental health or any of that stuff. My mom lived like that. Yeah, I have family members that live like that. My parents live like that. A lot of people I know personally live like that and still living like that today. All right? And I have a sister that is living like that. Like, it's like literally the most extreme poverty trap I've ever seen. And we grew up in the same house. We were afforded the same opportunities. We had the same education and everything like that. But she's living in poverty. Okay? So, which goes on to my next point. You have to understand that poverty is a mindset. Okay? You see, the problem with poverty is not the lack of money. Okay? It's not the lack of money, because money is not the problem for most poor people. Because I've given that sister of mine so much money and I don't see anything happening. And I had gotten to the point where I realized, like, I felt like I was enabling instead of helping, basically. To get out of poverty trap, you have to move out of big cities. Yep. So you got to understand it's a mindset, ladies. All right? And a lot of people are brainwashed into staying poor. All right? So, and the reason why I know it's a mindset is because me and my sister grew up in the same house. We had the same opportunities. And the way I live my life is completely different. A vast contrast of how we live our life. All right? So how can you avoid falling into poverty, or avoid staying in poverty for the rest of your life? One of the things, ladies, that you most absolutely must do is avoid having kids until you are married. All right? Avoid having children until you are married. The stats are out there. You are free to research it yourself. All right? What we know for a fact is that most of the people that are living in poverty on this planet, in the global, and on this globe, are women and children. Okay? Remember this stat, ladies. Okay? If you are a woman, you are more likely to live in poverty than a man. All right? Remember this. Okay? So, now that you are aware of this fact, you should prolong having kids for as long as you can, and wait until you get married. All right? Okay? This is, I'm not being, and listen, this is money we're talking about, lifestyle we're talking about. I'm not on a moral high horse or anything like that. If you already got the kids, that's fine. Okay? You are right, because even though I am in Jamaica, I noticed the difference between the rural side versus the urban side. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Anyways. So, that's one of the reasons why, that is one way for a woman to get into poverty and either never get out, or spend the rest of her life trying to get out of poverty, or struggle to get out, because it's not easy to get out of that poverty trap. You have to get to a certain level where, you know, if your computer broke, you can fix it immediately with no problems. Okay, if my computer is broken, it fucking sucks, but you know, I have the money to pay for it. All right? Yes, men can just leave women. take care of the kids. Exactly. So remember the start. This is very important. Okay. So once you understand this, and you know, ladies, do not have any children. Okay. Go to school, get your education, learn a skill. All right. Number two, in Western culture, what I see is that people are encouraged to move out of their parents' home as soon as they get out of high school. I do not agree with that at all. If you get along well with your parents, okay, if you do not have toxic parents, if you do not have narcissistic parents, okay, if you get along with them, or if you can tolerate them for as long as you can, do not move out of your parents' home. Don't do it. Because you might think it's unbearable. I know grown-ass men in their fucking 30s still sleeping on their mama's couch. Okay? You are a woman, you get a pass. I don't care if how people think about it or whatever. That is Western culture, and it's really, really bad, which is why a lot of women out here are unprotected, hyper-independent, etc. That is true. That is true, Savannah. Yeah. So, stay in your parents' home. It doesn't make any sense for you to just get out of college, working an entry-level job, or working in a job like Starbucks where you are doing a job that you are not even, that you're overqualified for, and going out there to rent. That doesn't make any sense. I know. Listen, I know you want your privacy, and I know you want to go through your whole phase in peace or whatever. Your parents ain't got to know all your moves, okay? They ain't got to know everything. Okay, you can live with them and still have privacy if you want to, unless you come from a culture where, you know, your family is always in your business. Again, if your family are tolerable, if you have a good relationship with your parents, do not move out. Don't do it. Okay, and I don't care who comes on here and disagree with me. I am giving you this advice as a woman who left home at 19 and struggled for over a decade to get my shit together. I struggled, and back then I was dating, didn't have my shit together, and the men I was dating wasn't giving me the time of day. They weren't taking me seriously because I didn't have my shit together. Because, you know, for some reason, men want you to have your shit together. It is what it is, okay? Right? So stay at home and work and save your money, okay? And try to progress or level up in your career before you move out. It's insane. You're only 18 or 19 years old. Like, what are you doing? Okay? Then you're out there with all them predators. A lot of women that get, you know, RAPE and assaulted and all that type of stuff, manipulated, taken advantage of. A woman that left home at a very young age, and they are out there on their own with no protection. Okay? And for some reason, men don't take women like that seriously. I don't know why. I'm seeing crazy stuff on the internet. Charles, please don't bang the gate. I see crazy stuff on the internet where, that banging on the gate distracted me. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. I see crazy stuff on the internet where girls meet guys on the internet, and they have a date, and you're having a first date at your place. Why would you do that? Why are you having a first date? Why are you bringing a strange man in your place? Even recently, about a few months ago, there was a young lady that was murdered. No, I don't think she was murdered. I think she died accidentally from an overdose or whatever, because she and the guy on her first date were at her place taking drugs and shotting tequila. That's insane to me. That's insane. Where are her parents? I also saw a video where a young lady in, again, London again, that's sharing a flat with 3 men. So 4 of you all are living in that house, sharing a flat with 3 grown men. And she's showing how nasty they have the toilet and the kitchen. Listen, society and her parents failed her. Okay, like, I would literally rather live with my parents with no privacy than live in a flat with 3 gross men. 2 young ladies died mysteriously after first date at their home. Child, all of this stuff is crazy. It's insane to me. I don't know why this stuff is happening. I don't know why. But I digress. Yes, normalize living with your parents. In other cultures, even in India, a lot of people don't leave their parents' house until they're like 35 or whatever. Okay, there was a big Bollywood star, Aishwarya Rai, who was on Oprah, and she was 35 years old, and this girl is a millionaire, okay? And she was still living with her parents, because in India it's normal. So, again, try not to avoid leaving home until you're married or something, like, please, for the love of God. Okay, ladies? I was more protected in my parents' home than on my own. And that is a fact. I don't care how many people are against it and look down on you because you live with your parents. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, make up a story and say, oh, it's part of my culture. Like, pretend you're from another country or whatever. Yeah, men are scared of dads and your brothers because they don't have good intentions with you. They don't. Okay, that's why they're scared. All right? So what was the other point that I wanted to make? Okay, so don't have any children until you're married. Stay at home for as long as you can. All right? What you need to do, ladies, is learn a skill. All right? Can you sew? Because you can make money if you can sew. Can you do hair? Okay, I don't care how good or bad you are at it. Like, if you can even braid. Okay? Whatever it is. You can start a business from home. And I know in some countries there's a lot of red tape or whatever, but you will have to abide by the laws according to your state, city, or country, okay? But there are so many things. I mean, can you do eyelashes? Do you know how to wax? I don't care what degree you have, but do you have a skill? Okay? Are you good at talking? Okay, do you give a good advice? You're gonna start using those skills to make yourself money. You have to. Okay? Now, another thing. If you have one of these, a smartphone, you don't even have to have a computer. If you have a smartphone, ladies, you have no reason to be struggling, to be broke. You literally have no reason. Hear me out. If I didn't have this phone and if I didn't have an internet connection, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you all. Okay? I wouldn't have had 2 YouTube channels. I wouldn't have been making any money. I mean, online. I would be making money because I can hustle, okay? I can hustle. You can get on that phone and find a way to make money. If you have a skill, like maybe you know how to edit photos, you can edit videos, you can do graphic designs, or you're really good with Canva, you can sell those skills on Fiverr, Upwork, or whatever. Someone shared a post of a girl in the Philippines that was doing work on Fiverr, on Canva, okay? She was doing little graphic designs or whatever. Okay, for my intro for my skincare channel and the banner on my channel, I paid someone to do that for me. Okay, she charged me about $160 or something like that. Okay, that's $160 because she knows how she can do a skill, and it's very easy for her because she does it over and over. If you are poor, you either lazy or careless with your money. That is true. Okay, listen, I am by no way super wealthy or anything like that, but I am not poor. I'm not poor. I consider myself rich. Okay? I will always see myself as rich, regardless of what's in my bank account. All right? Okay, because I earn more than 56, but I can live on more than 56 pounds a week. Right? This girl is living in the UK. Okay? She has a smartphone. The fact that you had a smartphone to get on TikTok and make that video and talk about the government, let me tell you something. The government is not going to solve your problem for you. Your problem is your problem and your problem alone for you to solve. All right? I cannot stand people that expect the government to save them from poverty and save them from this and that. Like, I wouldn't even encourage you to vote at this point because I am done with voting. I would never do that again. That was a waste of time, and I do not recommend it. 0 out of 5. 0 stars. Very ghetto. Do not recommend. Okay? Anyways. Yeah, the fact that she had a phone, okay, to make that TikTok is what irritates the hell out of me. Because there are people in other countries that do not have good internet access, don't even have a smartphone or a computer. Okay? You live in the UK, so that means you have a UK security number and you also have a UK bank account. You can get on the internet and get on one of them campsites or go on one of those phone sex sites, night float or something like that, and start making money from the comforts of your home. There is no excuse, especially if you're a woman. Literally no excuse. Okay? Do you know how easy it is to start an eyelash business? Like, what the hell is going on, okay? If you have a car, okay? I know people love to say that cars are liabilities. If you have a car, you better start using that car for Uber Eats or whatever, because that's how I was using my car. I used to drop kids to school, and I used to pick up food for people at restaurants and deliver it to them. That was my side hustle, one of my side hustle. And during that time, I had a job. I still had my YouTube channel. I was doing affiliate marketing as well, and I was making my money. Okay? If you're fortunate enough to have a house with an extra room, you need to put that room up for rent or put that room up on Airbnb. Ladies, we have no excuse. The only way out of poverty is having multiple streams of income. All right? All these skills that you can make money with now, like I see girls on Instagram making bathing suits and selling that stuff. Okay, some people have a skill. Okay, some people can crochet. Like there's a girl on Instagram that says has a degree in science or whatever. Very educated girl, and she on Instagram selling bikinis. Okay, it's very noisy today. I know it's very noisy today. There are so many ways to make money, ladies. All right, and let me talk about the renting thing again. Your rent shouldn't be more than 50% of your salary. All right? It shouldn't be, if you go home with $1,100 and your rent is $750, how much percent is that? Someone do the math, because you all know I let people do the math for me. Okay, math is not my skill. I have other skills, but not maths. Okay? Degrees for starters, but you have to be creative to make money. Okay, I'm signing up for that sewing course. Like I'm not fucking playing. I'm signing up for that sewing course because I'm pretty creative with clothing and decorating and stuff like that. Okay, that's like 65 to 70% of our salary. That's insane. That's insane. You paying 70% of your salary in rent, and you still have roommates. What? And let me tell you something, ladies. A lot of us need to think outside of the box, because we are trapped in this matrix, okay? We are brainwashed. We are brainwashed to believe that you can only find success if you live in a big city or whatnot, okay? Big cities are very expensive, okay? Move out of the city or move to another country or something where you can, you know how far you can get with 1,100 pounds if you live in, I don't know, Mexico or Colombia or somewhere in Eastern Europe. You can get very far, you know. But again, you have to create multiple streams of income. And one of the things that I challenge you ladies to do is find a way to make money online. I don't care how small it is, because everything is going online nowadays. Okay, yes, you can still have your job or your little side hustles that you do, you know, in real life, but find a way to make money on the internet. I moved to Germany and my cost of living dropped dramatically. Yeah. There's a channel on YouTube called Nomad Capitalist. I highly recommend that you look at his channel. Go through his channel and watch some of his videos. But ladies, there is no reason to be broke and struggling out here. Nobody likes it, okay? And one of the things that a lot of poor people don't do is they do not network. Okay? My rent is like 16% of my take home. That's really good. That is so good. Yes, creativity, intuition, being aware of the market, setting specific goals, and praying definitely will grow your money. Yeah, and your mindset. Ladies, stop the words that you say around your money, around your finances, and the things that you think about your money and finances. It needs to change, Because one of the things that really changed my life is when I stopped complaining about money, when I dropped the poverty mindset. Okay, my life just changed. Did a complete 180. There were times that I would pay rent and I barely had any money left. I couldn't go to restaurants. I couldn't shop at nice stores or anything like that. I couldn't do none of that stuff, and let alone save money. Nomad Capitalist is the name of the channel. Yes, use your pretty privilege. Ladies, let me tell you something. Do not let society shame you. If you're an attractive woman, you shouldn't be broke. Okay? You don't even have to sell pussy. Okay? There are girls that became millionaires because they pick up their phone, turn on that camera, and started putting on makeup or doing hair or something. And they became millionaires. You have value. Okay? Another thing, ladies, you have to pay attention to is what you are good at and what you would do for free. I keep saying this. What you are good at and what you would literally do for free, you have to pay attention to that, because that is probably where your calling is. That is probably where you're going to make the most money, where you're going to not only make the most money, but be the happiest. Okay? Pay attention to that. Right? Learn to invest as well. There's a girl on TikTok, y'all, that gives financial advice. Another thing I want you ladies to start doing is become financially literate, okay? What I've been doing recently, I've been putting some books in my cart on Amazon that I'm going to order soon about finances, okay? Read books on how to make money. Read books on investment. Follow financial channels on TikTok and YouTube, okay? Because a lot of these people give good financial advice. Don't slam the gate, please. You want to keep doing the same thing but make triple the money. Yeah. Another thing is monetize everything. Let me tell you something. Let's talk about my skincare channel on YouTube. I don't get a lot of money from YouTube from that channel. On a good month, I'll probably get like $500 or something like that. I don't get a lot of money. It's usually average around $300-400. All right. But I make money with the affiliate marketing. When someone click on the links and they purchase something, I make money. I made $700 with one affiliate, with one company that I'm affiliate with. $750 in 1 month last month. Okay. On Amazon, I make an average of $400 a month. Not much, because the items are very small, so you don't get like a high commission, because I don't sell big ticket items on Amazon. All right. That's another way that I make money, and all of that add up. I make money on the Patreon because you ladies already know that. Some people pay me $5 a month or $15 a month, etc. Okay? And on my skincare channel, I get a lot of people that come to me for skincare consultation. I be having skincare consultation all week. Okay? Like, I have a constant flow of money coming in. And I'm being honest with you, I'm being transparent with you. And, thank you for Joy for giving us this tip about monetizing everything. If you can do something, maybe you know how to do eyelashes, or maybe you know how to do makeup, or you know how to revive wigs or something like that, charge for that shit. Don't do it for free. Charge. There's so many things you can do. Like in my country, if you're a guy and you have a waka or a power washer, you can make money with that. People will pay you to power wash their house and stuff like that. Like, nobody needs to be broke, men and women. Okay, do not work for free. Don't do anything for free. And networking. All of this stuff, okay? Changing your mindset, okay? Understanding that if you're a woman, you're more likely to fall into poverty. Because globally, the global statistic is the majority of people that are living below the poverty line are women and children. Okay, if you have a child as a woman and you're not married, you're also more likely to fall into poverty, because children are expensive as fuck. Okay, they're expensive. Would you buy? A lot of y'all wouldn't buy a bag for $3,000, but y'all will get pregnant and you're not married and you're going to keep the child. That child costs more than $3,000 is what I'm saying. try to live below your means, because you shouldn't be like, okay, 56 pounds a week, Rachel. How much is that? How much percent is that of $1,100? That's not even 10%. You get to live on like what, 5% of your salary. That's all you're left with. 56 pounds a week. You can go nowhere, because you can easily rack up. You know, go to a restaurant in London, and the bill, if you by yourself and maybe you're not having alcohol or whatever, or maybe you have one alcoholic beverage, that might come up to like what, 70 pounds, which is expensive, because that's like about, you know, $700 and something in my currency. That can feed 2 people at a restaurant. Pregnancy costs $10,000 in the hospital at bare minimum. That's in America, because in my country, the government will give you money when you get pregnant. Yes, you need to have enough for investments and savings. Okay, let me try and catch up with these comments, y'all. Charles! Y'all, these dogs, I said, y'all probably think I live in some kind of barn or some kind of circus or something. If you have a credit card, you can sell Facebook ads to those web shops and everyone who wants sponsored ads. Oh wow, I never knew of that. Thanks for sharing, Muzuka. Mary just said it, what you are good at and what you do for free. Yep. Yes, the internet changed my income level. I left my corporate and make more doing less. That's amazing. Like, listen, ladies, a lot of people are sleeping on skills that they have. If you can speak another language, you can teach that language. You don't even have to go through those teaching sites or something like that. You can bypass them and just start charging people to sign up to your online classes. Okay, do not sleep on the skills that you have. If you speak 2 languages, why are you broke? Anyways, okay. If you have Facebook, you can make some money, especially if you're pretty. Use a pretty privilege. Yep. Like if you have a smartphone, you shouldn't be broke. You shouldn't be broke. I speak German. I'm waiting to go over there, or Latin America. Okay. Okay, I read a comment. There are more poor people with degrees. Only the middle class are about titles but not actual money. Girl. Yeah, turn your hobby into a stream of income. Think outside of the box. Yeah. You need to have like a hustle mentality. Like, don't just rely on one stream of income. Like, Starbucks, girl. Wake it up, Maria. Okay. I just started becoming an affiliate for Keisha's clothing design store. We need to make the best use of the community we have here. Yes. Yes. Like, if you are passionate about something, create an audience around that. Get on TikTok. Get on YouTube. Get on Pinterest. Start a blog. Get on Facebook. Start a group. I mean, come on, ladies. Okay, I read that comment. I don't think I can see all the comments. There's a teaching site to earn money from. I need to ask a coworker tomorrow. Okay, yeah. I'm currently verifying my ID on Fiverr to use my transcription skills. It's the Caribbean, the animals are so loud. Yeah, and our houses are made from concrete. Like those bricks, those bricks. You know those bricks, and then they plastic with concrete. What do they call those bricks? Clay bricks. So they get the bricks and then they layer it with the concrete, because this wall that you see in here is concrete. And concrete is hollow, so the sun comes in. There's no insulation at all in the Caribbean. Unless, you pay for that stuff and it's more money. But this house was built in the 80s, I think. Late 80s, early 90s, I don't know. Now you're in the Caribbean, we are used to those background songs. I know. As I'm watching this, I just YouTube financial literacy for beginners, and the list is non-stop. Oh, nice. Replay, girl, I'm still live. Jacqueline, I'm live. What are you talking about? Yo, what's wrong with Jacqueline? I'm live, girl. Yes, you need to have enough for investments and saving, yes. Okay. So I think I'm caught up with most of the comments. Not only speak English, but patois in Jamaica, which is used in a lot of reggae and dancehall music. And now that you mentioned it, Maria, I am going to try it out. If you can dance, get on the internet, put an ad out there, and advertise that you're going to teach people to dance. If you can do yoga, let me tell you all something. You don't even need a studio or something like that to teach people how to do yoga. You can go in the park and do that shit for free. The venue is free. And have people come with their mats and everything. They pay you your money and you do your yoga. Like, y'all, come on, ladies, think. Hey, Crystal, Candace, Joseph. Okay? Think, ladies, think. Start a dance class, start a yoga class. You don't even have to be good at it. Because the people that are coming to do it, to take those classes, they are trash at it. I promise you, they are trash. They don't know any better. That's why they're coming to you. Okay? All you need, you do not need to be like a complete expert of your field to teach people or sell courses or classes or whatever. You just need to have more knowledge of the specific subject than the average person. You don't have to be that good. And you have to be audacious, ladies. You need to have the audacity. Because I see some girls that we haven't, let me tell you something. I see some girls that don't know what they're doing. They have like the most pick-me advice. And they have the audacity to be charged for consultations. And people are paying them. So you need to have the audacity. That is something that I struggle with. Okay? You need to be audacious and you need to learn how to have that audacity. Period. Okay? Gym people can make money as gym buddies. A friend put me on in IG and definitely making income from showing up with my supercar to high-end car clubs. Oh, really? I need to know more. You all need to go live. Like, why you all don't go live and share this stuff? Like, come on, this is what this group is for. One should equate to 3 months of what I used to make in corporate America. Definitely think, oh, wow. Girl, you need to make a post or go live or something. Someone said sell candles. Etsy. You sell more to new witches. And listen, the candles don't even have to be all that cute. Like you can, like I guarantee that I can go to the grocery here in my country and just get them cheap grocery candles, repackage them, and sell them. I get, like, okay, where are my candles? Give me a second. Okay, these are some candles that I got in the grocery. Cheap ass candles, nothing special about these candles, okay? You can take this out of the package, get a nice little cute little hipster label and put on it, okay? And throw that shit on Etsy and sell it for 100 times more than what you paid for it and say, oh, it's witch candles. People will buy it. Okay? You can go buy some herbs in the grocery and throw in some herbs there with it and sell that shit. You all ain't got no excuse, okay? They sell candles and a lot of doctors buy them. Doctors? Oh, doctors are, okay. I not only speak, okay, I read that. Okay. You're laughing. Okay, I got this at the grocery. Like, I probably paid the equivalent of less than a US dollar or maybe a US dollar for this shit. And I bet you I can sell this on Etsy for 20 bucks. Or you're good with children, do night care for parents who want to go on dates or training, yeah? Start an affirmation channel. Start a YouTube channel. Start a YouTube channel and just talk shit. It's important to set an income goal for yourself. Set the goal and then the ideas will come for you to reach the goal. Speaking from experience, the goal will be unrealistic in your mind at first. Then one day you will wake up and realize wow, I've achieved this. Belief and spirituality helps a lot. Yeah, it does. I know a girl who started a successful twerk workout class. Girl, wow, that's amazing. Making exercise videos on YouTube, yeah. That is true. I remember a stiff lady teaching Latin. I could imagine. Listen, I'm reading this and I'm already picturing. I remember a stiff lady teaching Latin and Caribbean dancing and women were paying. Yeah. Teach you people how to twerk. I need to learn. Yeah, I need to learn how to twerk because y'all, that shit is hard. The price just went up for my silk press services and open a virtual consultation for those that want personalized hair care and advice and product recommendation. Yes. Ooh, Concept, I'm so proud of you. Good one, girl. Good for you. We are poor because we want to, and that's a fact. We hustling. We scamming. Who said we scamming? No, we not scamming. We not scamming. Why you say? Be a personal shopper. I don't know if that counts. That's not. I mean, I'm sure you can make money with that, but then you also have to look at your location as well, because in my country, I don't think that's a job that comes by very easily. But yeah, depending on where you live, you can do that. Like, ladies, I wish I can talk to that girl, you know, because I commented and I asked her if she had a skill that she can use to make money, and she never replied. So sometimes I wonder if these people want help, or if they just want to get on the internet and cry to get attention. Get groceries for older people living alone. Because you all know they don't know how to use them apps. Sell baked goods on IG. Listen, there are girls in my country that are selling cakes. Cakes for the equivalent of up to $200 US in my country. But the average cake, birthday cake or event cake, and it's not even a big ass cake, it's like about $100 US in my country, and that's a lot of money in my country. It may be a lot in the US, but it's a lot here. It all depends on where you live in. But they're making cakes. Like, you'll get a skill. Go take that cake decorating course. I really want to start a TikTok, then when I get enough followers, start a YouTube. I'm not showing my face though. Okay. I'm trying to teach myself to decorate cakes from YouTube. Okay. Yeah, and listen, if you can't afford, let me tell you something. If you cannot afford to pay for the courses, you can get on YouTube, watch some videos, and start practicing. Okay, I learned how to make soap on YouTube. I had this idea that I was going to make soap and sell soap. It was a bad idea because, first of all, I'm too fucking lazy, and making soap from scratch is fucking hard. And I don't want to be out there in the fucking street selling no damn soap. I was like, why did I thought this was a cute idea? Like, what was I thinking? But I can make my own soaps. I can make soap from scratch. I learned to make soap on YouTube. Balloon bouquets, you know, event decorating, that's a skill. That picnic that I had, I paid someone to organize that entire picnic. I didn't shop, I didn't go buy no food or nothing. The whole setup was paid for. If you're on my Instagram, go on my Instagram page and you're going to see my most recent pictures. Yeah. Yeah, but I wasn't thinking, this was years ago, Hannah, because now you can sell your soap online. This was years ago. Like, I wasn't thinking. I was still growing as a person. So I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I could have just made an Instagram account or something and sell soap. Like, I didn't have to leave the house to do it. But, you know, like, I was thinking about going, like, to the specific market. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. I need to learn from the scammers. So what do you want to learn from the scammers? Okay. Create YouTube and add kids content so the toddlers can click on your page. No, like, don't do that, because YouTube is very strict with kids content, and a lot of videos with kid content you can monetize. I mean, you think about it, but yeah. If you listen, nobody has an excuse. There's a girl on Instagram that is getting brand deals, and all she did was post videos with her and her cat play fighting. I'm sure some of you all have already came across that account. She's getting brand deals, okay? She got like a ton of followers. It's just her and her cat. Like, listen, there's no excuse, y'all. Okay? Styling for birthday parties and photo shoots. I'll inbox you because I have pictures. Okay. Okay. Maybe I can create cake mix to sell online. You can create organic cake mix, gluten-free cake mix, all of that shit. You can do that. Absolutely. You can put cookie dough in a jar and sell it. That cat fights ghetto. He doesn't fight very much nowadays because he's all grown. He barely does anything now, so she got another cat. So I don't know. Sweet boxes for Mother's Day and other special occasions is another hot seller. Okay. Y'all, listen, y'all are getting so much ideas in this life. Y'all getting this for free. For free. Okay? I should have charged for y'all to join this live because y'all don't appreciate nothing free. There is one with a dog. There's one with a goat. She has a goat. His name is Billy. I will support her. Okay. Yeah. Like, honestly, like, if I had the time, I would tape my cats and my dogs and post that on the internet. But, you know, like, I'm busy with everything. You're busy with the book club, busy with the Patreon, busy working on other stuff behind the scenes. So, you know, busy posting to them 2 YouTube channels. So, it's a lot of work. But honestly, I mean, one day I'll have the time. Like, one day I'm going to be, you know, just relaxing. And my money will just be working for me. That's the goal. So that I can just, you know, film my cats and post cat videos on the internet. I used to review contracts and even draft items. For, like, for example, if you know how to make resumes, or whatever, you can charge for that. There are people, in my country, there are people that make a business out of helping people register their business. Because in my country, to register a business is a fucking headache. Okay? You all know how these government offices be acting. You know how it is when you go to these government offices and you're trying to get shit done. You can literally pay someone and they register the business for you and they just show up with the paperwork. Done. Listen, skin lightening products, there are labs in America that will mix your active ingredients for you safely and you can put your label and sell. Yes, yes, absolutely, I know this. Especially if you live in predominantly black state or country. Okay, wait, what? Make them damn wigs if you're good at that. Yeah, make them wigs and sell. Like, honestly, I am still looking for someone who is a good wig maker. But there's a lot of people, I don't trust a lot of people in Trinidad. But I'm still looking. I used to review contracts, okay, and even draft them for people free back when I had no sense of self-worth. It's now a paid service, no longer free. Okay, good for you. Good for you. I'm so proud of you. Yes, girl, she had a pet goat. She said a goat. There was a time where I thought I had to relocate to be successful online, but when I YouTube and see how many people, sorry, okay, let me read this. See, I'm not wearing my glasses. See many people in Jamaica doing well online. I had to check myself. I realized location has nothing to do with it. Look at even the girls in the Philippines. Yeah. And one of the biggest game changer for me is when I signed up for that Pioneer account. That was a big game changer because, y'all, I was an Amazon affiliate. I signed up and I couldn't get my money from Amazon because I didn't have a US bank account. Because like in Trinidad, we have a lot of obstacles to, because I still don't have Zelle or Cash App or Venmo. Like, I only have PayPal, you know? So it definitely is harder for people in the Caribbean and, you know, in Africa and other countries. But honestly, people that living in the UK and in America, I just, when I see them complaining about not having any money and they're out here wearing $50 wigs, I just want to wring their necks. Because girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? There are people dying to go to America for better opportunities, and you living in America and you broke? Why? Yeah, the obstacles in the Caribbean are a headache, but you know, you can overcome any obstacle. Me too, people. Yeah, that's all I have. Like I PayPal and Payoneer. I wish I had other options, but you know, they will come. Those other options will come. You know, we just have to be put it out there. We have to be what's the word? Positive about it. Some of them were $500 wigs. I've never bought a wig for $500. I've never paid $500 for a wig. That's probably why my wigs look like this, but I bought this wig. This was 613, number 613 wig from AliExpress. And I colored it myself with a box color that I got from the drugstore. You know? So, listen, you really have to get creative, okay? My country is one step from being blacklisted from all the transition trade drugs. Oh my God, but aren't you all like, are you all an independent state, or are you all still a Dutch territory? Hey Joy. Girl, your wig turned up. Oh, thanks, girl. I mean, thank you. But yeah, this is all me. I trimmed it myself, colored it myself. I was invited into a Facebook group that had focus groups in there. Do you want an invite? Okay. Esmeralda said, the maximum I'll pay for a wig is $230 from Amazon. That's it. Like, I would rather spend more money on my natural hair than to pay that much money for a wig. You know what I mean? I decided not to go with my natural hair today because, child, oh, it looks good for like 5 minutes, and then it's like, you know, just doing the most. Suriname is independent. Oh, see, that's an issue. But don't worry, girl. Sign up for that. Can you sign? You can sign up for Payoneer, right? The thing is, when you get paid on Payoneer, you can transfer it directly to your local bank account, and then you can also you can also get like a card that you can withdraw money. You can, you know, buy tickets online, because in my country we have issues too. Okay, we have issues. Charles. Those are my puppies, yo. I have 2 puppies. Stop it. Y'all know my life be ghetto. Okay. Okay. Does anyone have any questions though? Because I mean, I hope this live was helpful, because I pretty much said what I wanted to say. I need to check Payoneer again. Yeah, you should. Does anyone know of any like a Payoneer alternative? Because I've been looking. There's one called Wise, but it's Wise is kind of like PayPal. But you listen, you gotta, what you need to do, Mazuka, is find out how businesses find out how they make money, especially because I'm sure there are online businesses in Suriname. Find out, because there are most countries are going online nowadays, and a lot of banks is going to offer like some kind of payment system. So you may have to register like a business or something like that to get those benefits, because that is basically my next goal. You know, they can set up something like, maybe you have a website and you're selling something on that website. You can set up something on that, the bank will do it for, will guide you on how to do it. And likewise, it's a little slow though. It takes a few days for payments to be transferred. Okay. Yeah, I have a Wise account, but you know, I haven't. I need to work my way around it to figure it out. I'll DM you. I'll DM you, Rachel. Is anyone doing it anymore? OnlyFans? Of course. Why not? Why not? Get on Twitter. Get on whole Twitter. Start tweeting and retweeting and following a bunch of people, and start advertising your shit on OnlyFans. Most people visit Miami and open an American bank account. Yeah, that's smart. Send me a friend request so I can send an invite. Okay, she's talking to her. Yeah, why not? Why not OnlyFans? Like you have so many options. You can sign up to a campsite, and you don't even have to be doing too much on those campsites. You only do what you're comfortable with. But listen, I will never be broke. I will be literally in my fucking 40s or whatever and 50s, and if I ever fall into hard times, I'm going straight to the strip club. I'm going to sign up to them campsites. Like, I'm not going to be broke. I'm sorry. It's never going to happen. Ever. I will literally bust it open until I get myself on my feet again. You all are ashamed by society. You're going to let society shame you all? Do you know that is the only way that a lot of women in certain countries can escape poverty? Do you all know that? Are you all aware of that? Do you all know it's the oldest trade in the world? You'll be doing it for free and good morning text. So hey, start charging. Okay? You will get the realest advice here. The realest advice. Okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. If you don't like it, you know where the door is. Okay? I know the group says Charm and Opulence, but we real up in here. Okay? We doing what it takes to secure that bag. Pussy never goes out of style. Okay? And most likely it wouldn't even have to resort to that because, you know, I have skills and I'm learning new skills. Don't play. Don't let the men shame you all because they will do it if they could. Every time you hear a man talk and you ask him, what would you be if you were a woman? They'd be like, oh, if I were a woman, I would be rich. They were going to be out there busting it open for pay. You would never hear them say, well, oh, I'm going to get married and start a family. No, it's always some whole shit. Always. So they know. They're not stupid. They're very manipulative. That's what they are. And that's okay. It is what it is. It is difficult since your brother passed. Yeah, my condolences, Mazuka. I saw that. I'd be a millionaire. Yeah, that's what they'll literally be saying, Erica. I've been considering the club just so I can extend my service to the strippers. Ah, okay. The strippers. Okay. We've had sex for free with Dusties. You'll be doing it for free for good morning text and getting ghosted and all that shit. I have heard plenty of men say if they were women, they'd hold themselves out, go get a bag. Yes, they all say it. You would never hear a man say, oh, if I were a woman, I was going to get married, I'm going to be a good girl, and I'm going to work hard and then start a family. Never. That in itself should let you know who they really are. And why you should have no shame in your game. I've never heard a man say none of that. Never. Have you? Have you ever heard a man say that if he were a woman, he was going to get married and start a family? and stand by his man? Have you? I'm asking. I'll wait. I'll wait for the replies. Because I think I already know the answer. Okay. Never heard it. Thank you. There, I rest my case. I rest my case. Ain't never heard such a thing in my life. Never. Ain't no man say that ever. Not even the gay ones. Okay, the transgender women, they getting men to pay for their surgeries. How you think they're getting to do that? They busted it open. They're giving them that boosie. P-Valley, here I come. What's P-Valley? Okay. You see, right, I remember in my 20s, I had a customer, old man, who was very wealthy via real estate. And I remember he said in a conversation that there is no way he would have pussy and be ever broke in life. And at that time, I thought he was awful. And looking back at it now, you are damn right. Yeah. If you got a pussy, you should never be broke in life. What the fuck are you doing? You'll be pushing out babies and broke? That's insane to me. But anyways. True, they always say if they were a woman, I would be an expensive ex. That is unbelievable, you know? It's unbelievable. But anyways, it is what it is. Alright. But anyways, ladies, I think I'm going to end the live here. I'll probably download this video and post it on YouTube, if Facebook would allow it. So if you join late and you want to catch a replay, if you don't see the replay in the group, come to my YouTube channel. So I'll talk to you ladies soon. Bye.